Alright, good afternoon. Selamat siang semua teman-teman, agent partner Yes Education. Terima kasih sudah hadir, terima kasih sudah datang di Yes webinar kali ini. Kalau tadi tadi pagi ya, sekitar jam 11 sudah ikut webinar dan sekarang ikut webinar lagi. Terima kasih sekali lagi udah support Yes untuk setiap event-event yang dibikin oleh Yes, terutama yang webinar agent webinar training. Terima kasih sekali lagi. Kita mau kembali lagi di sini, kita mau belajar satu lagi product knowledge kita mengenai study in Australia. Dan hari ini kita punya Monaro Higher Education. Di sini ada teman saya, Sirinat Ketiwong, atau kita biasanya panggil If aja. Sekedar mengingatkan aja, seperti biasa, Yes punya fam trip yang sebentar lagi sudah mulai limit. Kita akan mau masuk di tahun 2026, tinggal 1 bulan lebih sedikit, dan tinggal intake yang tersisa masih pada Februari, dan juga masih ada beberapa intake untuk di bulan Januari atau Februari, dan itu masih bisa di counter. Teman-teman silakan diingatkan lagi untuk konselor yang lain untuk selalu remember kita punya poin untuk masuk ke fam trip. Oke? Dan nggak usah lama-lama lagi, kita langsung mulai aja dari Monaro Higher Education. If
Yes.
so, welcome for our agent training from Yes Education. So we have
Hey.
already 6 agent partners now. So you can introduce yourself and we can start the presentations.
Thank you, Ferby, and thank you everyone for
You're
your
welcome.
time today. Yeah, and then I appreciate it that giving me the opportunity to really present and then introduce Monaro Higher Education and SSBT for you guys for today. So my name is Eve. I'm a marketing director of Monaro Higher Education and also SSBT Sydney School of Business and Technology as well. So you might heard the two names. So we do have actually three school in the groups. So basically for Monaro, it's for higher education sector. SSBT and the Lion Institute, we are in the vocational sector. But anyway, so today we are focusing on the higher education sector most of the time, and then at the end of the presentation, I'm going to talk about the vocational courses as well. So basically, can I start presentation now for me? Yeah, all right. Okay, thank you. So I'll go not really like talk too much, but think I will talk a lot as well. But I try to make them because the presentation slide is very like it's a lot of slides, but I will like sometimes I might be skipping as well just to go to the most important and the most important information only. Right. So if you can see and hear that before that I actually refer to SSBT or Sydney School of Business and Technology a lot because basically the Monaro Higher Education is actually the same under the same management of SSBT, which SSBT has been in the industry for in Australia, like being the vocational college in Australia for like more than 25 years. And then one day we want to extend the business and then just to cover the other sector of the international market, education market in Australia as well. So that's why like late last year in 2024 in December, we got the higher education, which is Monaro Higher Education approved. So, and then we start promoting and then running the class since the beginning of this year. So that's a little bit of the story about Monaro. And then with Monaro, when we start this year, at the beginning, we are located in the same campus with SSBT. We are in the Burwood, the suburb in Sydney called Burwood, which is about 10 minutes from the city by train. And we are next to the train station, and then Burwood become the very fast growing suburb. And then we have our own Chinatown as well, which is like very civilization especially for the Asian student. And then I will skip study in Australia because the boring one. Okay, so with Monaro, we start to offer the course or deliver the course for two courses, main courses. One is the Bachelor of Business. So with one course of Bachelor of Business, but we have four majors. So we have Business Management major, Accounting, which is accredited by CPA or CAA NZ, which is it's good for the student to have some kind of PR pathway, because after the accounting course completion, they can apply for the license kind of thing for the accountant, those kind of thing with CPA. And then the third one is project management. And the last one that we just got approved today, the new major that we're going to start by the early next year, which is cybersecurity management. Now it's I can say that we have four high demand major courses under Bachelor of Business. So the nature of the bachelor course with four major here is a AQF level 7, because the Australian qualification framework here is like they have the level of the qualification, right? So apparently this is a AQF level 7. And then basically it's 3 years course full time, and then the student will be going to study for their major subjects at the year 2. And then the course fee is 60,000, but we also have the scholarship as well that I'm going to talk about that later. Basically for the admission requirement, for the course requirement, to meet the requirement, we need the year 12 or high school completion, and also IELTS 6.0 with not lower than 5.5 on each band. And then if the student don't have the English paper, we also have the English placement test for us as well. Okay, so that's the Bachelor of Business, one course with four majors. And the second course that we open and keep running since the beginning of the school, when we started, we have the Master of Professional Accounting. You can see we have the bracket called Advanced as well, because sometimes some other school, they might do only MPA, which is Master of Professional Accounting. But for us, we do advanced, we call MPAA course. Once we have advanced, it's going to be only 2 years course. So because some MPA course can be 1.5 years, but we make sure that we do 2 years course, because master professional accounting in advance, the student, that's a lot of advantage of taking up master degree course in Australia. One is the dependent can work full time, while the student visa holder as a main can work part time, right? So 48 hours per week, sorry, for fortnight, but the dependent can work full time. And also with the 485 visa, it must be 2 years course study requirement in Australia. So we do the course which is meet the requirement. And then next level of AQF level from bachelor, which is master, is level 9. And then this is 2 years course. And the full course fee is 54,000. Again, this is charter account
Ditunggu sebentar ya teman-teman, mungkin ada gangguan dari If.
My goodness, sorry. I don't know what happened to the internet. It was just like off like that. Okay. Sorry, we just talk about. Can you hear me now? Furby, you are muted. Okay.
Yeah, sure, we can continue.
Sorry guys.
No worries.
Storm coming or something. But anyway, sorry, so sorry. Okay, so the MPAA requirement is the bachelor completion. So it doesn't have to be bachelor of.
Sorry if for the screen,
Oh,
the
yeah.
presentations, yeah.
Oh, sure. 1 second. I almost got the heart attack. What happened? Okay, participant can now see your screen. Okay, thank you. Okay, so the we require the bachelor completion, so it doesn't have to be a bachelor of accounting. It can be any bachelor that can join this course. Okay, so it's like bachelor of something, and then student wants to do MBA, which is a little bit like general, which is matching also with the other course background of the bachelor course as well. So no stress. It doesn't have to be accounting. It doesn't require accounting experience at all, as long as the student have the bachelor completion. And then the English course is English paper. We need IELTS 6.5 or equivalent if it's PTE or some other things, and then not less than 6.0 on the each band. Right. So this is 2 courses for Monaro, and then that's pretty much that what we are studying. So next year in 2026, we will have more courses coming up as well. We're working on keep adding more courses like community service, social work, and also early childhood education teacher. So let's keep in touch, and then keep an eye on the updates. I will keep updates you guys later on. Okay. So with basically for uh, the admission process. So the admission process, like how to apply, we actually have the very straightforward admission kind of steps. All the application form, we don't use the paper anymore. We basically use the web form, so which is available in the website like monaro.edu.au. So you can click on any button, say apply now, and then it will show up on the screen as a form. So agent or student can fill up the form and upload the document. So once we receive the complete form, and also all the attachment like copy of passport, copy of academy, and also like if any for English paper, once we receive it, we will issue the offer letter straight away if the student meet the course requirement, and then we will send the offer letter back to the agent, and then along with the GS assessment. So with the GS assessment, it's another process that we will have a look, because we want to make sure the student, Janine, and then have an answer the question good enough to lodge the visa application. So basically, that will be some kind of GS form like student profile and also financial metrics. So as a level 1 country, we not really require the student or the parents to, or the case to really submit as the evidence, but the form needs to be filled up, because we want to make sure that the whole case, the student got enough money to study for at least to cover for the first year, those kind of Furby, it happened again. Oh my goodness. Okay.
All right,
All
keep
right.
moving on. Yeah.
Give me another shock again. Sorry, guys. I'm back. Okay, so with the GS assessment, as I said, it's one of the part for us. It takes a little bit time, but it's not too long. So as long as we make sure that all the tick done, and then after that, we will get back to you guys that giving the green light to make a payment once we receive the payment, and then we can just issue the COE. So the whole process, like offer letter after receive the document and the form, it won't take more than 24 hours. And the same with the COE. After the payments really confirmed, the turnaround time will be within 24 hours as well. So that's pretty much the whole things about admission. So now I just want to make the points. What's the highlight or what's the selling point for Monaro? Okay, so with the Monaro, we the first selling point for us here that I can explain is we running the block model. So which the block models, we decided to have one block is 2 months, and then within 2 months, a student will study 2 subjects. So that means we can have 6 blocks in a year. So, for example, for this year, we have 6 intakes or 6 blocks, which is in February, April, June, August, October, and December. So in case that the student doing the English course somewhere as a package, they want to improve a little bit of English, and then package with the higher education course, a bachelor or master. So we don't need to worry about the gap, which is, we have more frequent intake to match with the package course as well. Or the student will, some cases might need more time to prepare for the document, and then they miss one, that they don't need to wait for another 3 or 6 months, though we have the intake running every 2 months. So that's the block models. So the advantage of this we can open 6 intakes per year, which is very good. So for the crash course requirement, 1 year the student need to do minimum 8 subjects, 8 units, right? So basically for the block model like this, the student can study 4 blocks and then having 2 blocks for holiday. So when they take holiday, they will take the whole blocks, which is 2 months. Okay, so how it works is the student normally they will do 2 blocks in a row, so they complete 4 subjects, and then like for example, block 1, block 2, and then block 3 they take that block 3 they take holiday, come back to study 4, 5, and then block 6 take another holiday. Something like that, because having 4 blocks or study four blocks, they already complete 8 units as the requirement by crash course. Or some people, they want to do fast track. They want to finish the course early, which is unlikely happen. So they can do 6 blocks a year. So they do 12 in 1 year, and then the other year they finish 12. So they can complete the bachelor course for 2 years. That can happen too, but normally the student after the holiday most of the time, once they know that they're eligible to take holiday, they like to take it because they can work unlimited hours as well in that case. Okay, that's one of our selling point, which with the block model. And the other thing is we also offer the scholarship to the student as well. So basically we just open Monaro by the early this year, right? So we offer 20% for the scholarship for the student from offshore. So if you remember the bachelor course, the full price is 60,000. By applying 20% of the scholarship, it down to 48,000. So which means 16,000 per year. And then that's become 8,000 per semester, which is 6 months. Same thing with master course. So Master of Professional Accounting Advanced, 54,000 for 2 years for the whole duration of the course. So 20% for the scholarship of it's become 43,200. And then that is gonna be like 20, 21, 22 something for 1 year for the master course. So basically, what's the second selling point is that we offering the affordable price for the student, and then this price will last until the end of this year. I'm pretty sure that this will continue for 2026 as well, because we have the very good feedback for this kind of the scholarship so far. Okay, so this is like the main selling point for Monaro for two kind of things, which is I found that is quite attractive. All right, so now go back.
Sorry, if
No?
the
Yes,
price for the presentations before, is it applicable for 2026?
yes, definitely. Yeah. That's I think we have the quite a good feedback about this price. 20% of the scholarship is very good. So pretty much we will continue to 2026 as well. All right. So now let's talk about the vocational sector. I'll go also brief and quick as well. So with SSBT, you can see we have Lion Institute as well, because when the government start introducing the school level, assessment level 1, level 2, level 3. So now SSBT is level 3. And then for some market, they quite looking for the level 2 school to enroll with. I don't think Indonesia would do that because Indonesia is level 1. But sometimes the level 1 country will also prefer to enroll the student into level 2 school as well. So it's not really a problem for us anymore, because we do have Lion Institute as a sister college, which is assessment level 2. Okay, so while this SSBT is level 3, we have Lion Institute. So that's how it works. So basically, the SSBT, we have 3 campuses across Australia. We do have the main campus here in Sydney, in Burwood, the same with Monaro as well. And then Lion Institute is also in the Burwood as well. So in Burwood, we do have 3 colleges here. And then SSBT also in Brisbane. In Queensland, we have 2 campuses, which is Brisbane and Gold Coast. So in Brisbane, we only have SSBT, but in Gold Coast, we also open Lion Institute in Gold Coast as well. So basically, Lions will be in Sydney and Gold Coast, because we just got approval to run Lion Institute in Gold Coast just 2 days ago. So I haven't updated in here yet, but basically we have Lions in Gold Coast already. Right, and then we do have the wide range of the courses. So I'll just go quickly to the course and price list for now. Okay, so we do have the wide range of courses for SSBT and Lions. The most popular course that we've been running for such a long time is the Early Childhood Education and Care. The course name is very long, so we call this course as a childcare course. So with childcare, basically is 2 years course, but 2 years means certificate 3 1 year and diploma 1 year. But that's because certificate 3, no, because diploma requires certificate 3 completion, right? So that's why we need to do, they normally do pack together to get 2 years. And the beauty of this course is um, there are the work placement requirement as well. So the work placement for the entire course, the student need to complete 500 hours. So basically certificate 3, they need to do 200 hours, and then diploma, they need 300 hours. But student, agent, parents, they don't need to worry about that. We always find a job for the student, okay? Because we do have the networking with the childcare center around Sydney and then also Brisbane as well, to place our student to work there in childcare center, because work placement, it happens every single term. So basically for the term, when the term start, the student will come to study the theory in the class, and then the last 3-4 weeks before they go for holiday, they will need to go for work placement. So study, work placement, and then have a term break. And then next term happen again, study, work placement, and term break. Until the end of the course, they will get 500 hours for the work placement and complete the course. Okay, so in Australia, the childcare industry is very booming, because we have a lot of childcare center around, so people always look for the staff. So our student will be busy to go work here and there, here and there, here and there. So they never been free. It's a lot of childcare center around, and then they always looking for the staff, always shortage of staff. Okay, so that's what's the most popular course at the moment. And another popular course that's been very successful in terms of the having a migration pathway in the future, and also successful skill assessment whatsoever, we call engineering course. Okay, so by saying engineering course, we are having 2 different engineering course here. One is under the IT field, the Advanced Diploma of IT in Telecommunication Network Engineering. This course is more about a little bit of talking about the cybersecurity, networking, cabling, internet, NBN network, or mobile phone network, those kind of things. So this is the Advanced Diploma Standalone course, and then it's 2 years course, and running across Sydney, Brisbane, and Gold Coast. So 3 campuses. Go back to childcare, we have Sydney and Brisbane, 2 campuses. And then, but for the IT course, the engineering course is very popular, so we have to run across 3 campuses of SSBT. And then if you can see logo of lions next to the course, that means the lions also running the course as well. So SSBT and lions can deliver the course in parallel of each other in these 2 courses. One is childcare, and also is IT in telecom as well. And another engineering course that now is become very popular, especially for the migration pathway, is the civil construction design course. So the student will, after they finish the course, the occupation that they can work and become to is the engineering draft person. So the draft person is on demand again, and then they pretty much will have the PR pathway in the future. So with the civil construction design course, we start with the diploma. So basically, diploma is 1.5 years, the diploma of civil construction design, and then together with advanced diploma of civil construction design. So the whole package is 2 years and 3 months, which is 9 term. So I did at the bottom of the price list and the cost list, I do the package just to give the idea for the student and the agent that they always come together as a package. So and also, we do have the course that AQF level very high. It's the highest level for the vocational courses, which is graduate diploma. So I put the red new sign for the graduate diploma of engineering. This is very new course that we just got approved to run the course pretty much 2 months ago. This graduate diploma of engineering is only 1 year course, but there is a requirement on that. The student need to either the student need to complete the engineering course before, which is referring to advanced of IT, telecom, or the civil construction design course. That's a requirement. Otherwise, a student cannot join this course, the graduate diploma of engineering. So that's why somehow it can be packaged with other two courses as well. Like either can be civil construction design plus graduate diploma, or IT plus graduate diploma. Or if some of the student they want to do just the graduate diploma of engineering, yes, they can, but they need to have engineering course background before, like Bachelor of Engineering or any other related course or experience to be able to study this course. And graduate diploma of management, this is the AQF level 8 as well. And then this is all the 2 years graduate diploma of management. It's a little bit similar to MBA, but the one level of the qualification down from the master. So master is level 9, graduate diploma is level 8. So it's 2 years course, and it's kind of like a very good course. It's like a foundation course before the student want to join the master degree. They always look for the graduate diploma first to study with, just to prepare themselves. And then the other course that we have it, and then used to be very popular, which is, you guys probably heard about commercial cookery or kitchen management, diploma of hospitality management. Those are the course that we used to run, but we don't run it anymore because the demand is start getting a little bit low at the moment. It can't compare with the childcare and engineering course at all. So we only keep running the advanced diploma hospitality management. This is the management stream. So hospitality can have 3 different stream, either cookery stream or baker stream, or this is the management stream. So with the standalone course, Advanced Diploma Hospitality Management, it will talk about overall in the hospitality industry, like restaurant manager, hotel manager, or cafe manager, or any hospitality kind of thing that the student will need to study. Okay, and even this is the management stream. This course is also having the work placement requirement as well. So, like for example, the chef course, like cookery course, the student will have to go for work placement and work in the kitchen, right? But this course, the student will need to work at the front kind of the front area of the restaurant, like manager level, like serving food, taking booking, and then checking stock, and those kind of things. There's nothing to do with the kitchen at all. So that's hospitality management would do, right? So go on to the right-hand side of the price list. Basically, another, the similar selling point with Monaro. If you can see the price, we're offering like quite affordable price for the even vocational as well. And also we do have monthly intake. Okay, so we pretty much have every month intake. January, February, March, April. We can do that because vocational, we run like a cycle. So we can put the student into like joining the main intake. They study the one subject at a time. So they can do the first subject, like let's say, for example, 13th of Jan, they start one subject. And then by the 9th of February, they finish it. And then 10th of February, they start doing the second subject. So we can put the student into the mid intake. And then same thing with the other intake as well. So that's why we can do monthly intake. In case of the student, finish the course, some other course, like some English course, somewhere, for the certain time, so we can use the monthly intake to match to make sure the student don't have too much gap in between two courses. Only childcare course that we can't have mid intake, only maintain the main intake because of the work placement. Work placement will start soon after the lecture finish, so we can't put the student in the middle. But the other course, that's not the problem. And also, we do have timetable 2 days a week. So every single course will do the same. We'll have the same thing like day class 2 days a week. Either can be Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, Thursday. It actually depends on the course and also the campus as well. But overall, basically, is the 2 days a week. All right, I go quickly as well. No, I go back. So now it's a linkage between higher education and also the vocational. Um, so the student who are taking the package course with, for example, after SSBT plus Monaro, Line Institute plus Monaro. So we call the pathway partner. So we are the pathway partner each other, because if the student study in the vocational course, finish it, and then they want to continue with the bachelor course, so all the the subject and units in the vocational course can be created exemption to reduce the number of years in the higher education or in bachelor course as well. So I'm giving you the I'm giving you the classic example that we have a lot of cases here. Student did advanced diploma of civil construction design for 2 years in SSBT, and then they wants to continue with Bachelor of Business in Project Management because that's the most matching in terms of visa. It's a good matching with the previous qualification and what the qualification that you're going to do in the future, is kind of matching with the project management. So instead of 3 years, the student get 1 year credit exemption, and then they only study for the bachelor course for 2 years. So the whole package course is 4 years. Or if the student already here and then doing some other courses like vocational courses, and then if they have a plan to continue with the bachelor course, we can give them the credit exemption based on the official transcript. Because basically every courses for vocational course, they do have the BSB subjects like bachelor, no, but business subject, business package subject, like any technical courses like even commercial cookery, kitchen management, they also have the management subject. So we can use those subjects to give the credit exemption because this is a Bachelor of Business, right? So any courses can match, and then they can student or agent can make a request for us to have a look. This is what the qualification I've done before. Can I get a bit of credit exemption and then reduce time and save a bit of money to do the bachelor course as well. This is just the idea, like how we mesh and then how can we become pathway partner of each other. I think that's pretty much it for now. So would be great if I can get some questions because I talk so much so far. If any questions, I'm happy to answer them.
Sure. I'm a little bit curious about the Master Professional Accounting. If actually, can we go back to the
Yep.
slides for the
Okay.
MPA? I think this
MPAA.
courses is quite. Uh, I have a lot of inquiries for this one
Mm-hmm.
because they're looking well. Basically, some of the
Mm.
institutions is still
Yep.
looking for the working experience, and after the bachelor and looking for the working experience in accounting.
Right, right.
So,
Yeah.
so here in Monaro, there is no need working experience, right?
No.
For the
It's
bachelor
not.
program.
Yeah. the entry requirement of this course, it's quite simple. Uh, and then also what we can make sure that this course, even the Bachelor of Business in Accounting major as well, we make sure that these accounting course have been is accredited by CPA, which is very important, because the way we choose the subjects and units, we also choose according to CPA requirement. The entry requirement to do this course is very simple, but when the student come to study here, it's not really that much simple, because most of them, they really want to gain the qualification and then aim to the future that they can then they can become a licensed accountant, and then they can get some points and accumulate some points to looking for the PR pathway, right? So at least the qualification has been accredited. That's what then we need to make sure. And also the way we choose the unit subjects in this course, it also meet the requirement of the CPA as well. So some of the units, it has to be exam. The students sit for the exam. I could say 50% are the assessment, like assessment based, that they can just do assessment, answer the question, do some case study, and submit assessment. But some of the technical units, it also require the test or exam as well. So and then another requirement is they can't fail on any unit subjects, otherwise they might not be able to apply for the license later on. So yeah, it's a very good and challenge course, this one. And then if I could recommend, I would recommend this course as well, because MBA sometimes it's not really it might be a little bit easy to get in and might be a little bit easy to finish the course, but you might not find any benefit after the course completion. Can't compare with the Master of Professional Accounting. Become accountant, business analysis, financial advisor, tax consultant, and also audit.
All right, I think there is one question in the chat box. Okay, first questions I will read it to you.
Yeah.
What level is your school at the moment, and are you able to accept students who previously have a visa rejections before?
The level of the school, Monaro level 2. And then if the student got visa rejection, either visitor visa or student visa, we're not taking the student at all, because the chance to get the visa is less than 50%. And also the visa rejection is also counts towards to the level of the school. It will affect us as well. So that's why visa rejection case we don't really take. The certificate for kitchen management with the student study commercial cookery subject. It's actually the same course. So the cookery course is the old name. So I think in 2023, the commercial cookery has been changed to kitchen management. But basically, it's a cookery stream. So that's like I said, the hospitality management or hospitality course, they have different stream. Like it can be become as a chef, like kitchen management, become a chef. So that's a cookery stream. So the patisserie become a baker, those kind of thing. And then, but like I said, I used to have those courses, but no more. We don't do the kitchen management anymore, even though we have to still have the course in the scope. But because of the low demand, we don't really deliver the course. We only maintain now advanced diploma hospitality management.
Alright. Ada pertanyaan lagi, teman-teman?
No more? Please ask me more.
Is there any another questions? So
Yes.
for the MPA program, is it applicable for the student from like very different courses like engineering or design?
Yes, yes. Like I said, any student, any bachelor degree, will be meet the requirement. So which means we open for everyone from every background to join this course. Because in one course we have easy subject, medium kind of level of the subject, and then we have the technical subject. Some of the subject maybe need some calculation kind of thing, you probably need to have a little bit of basic. But in the entire course, we also having the giving like introduction to accounting, and then just to give them some basic first, and then go before going to the technical subject, the student will already have the basic knowledge about the accounting already. Okay, because inside the course, subject C require the student to complete subject A first. It's like that. We call prerequisite. So you can't study this subject before you finish this subject first. You know what I mean? So that's why like the entry requirement itself doesn't require the student who have only the accounting background. So to answer your questions, it might be not too difficult for the student who doesn't have experience before, but if the student have the experience before, that will be easy for them. You know what I mean? So that's why if the student finish from Bachelor of Accounting and then continue with Master of Professional Accounting, of course, they get it very quickly. But the student who doesn't have the 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 experience or background of accounting before, they are welcome to join, and then they will learn from the course slowly by itself.
Hmm. I think there is a following question for the previous question. So I will answer it. So for those who are looking for diploma hospitality management, they can start for certificate for in kitchen management.
Yes, that's right. Um, the normally the kitchen management hospitality, they do package. So 4+ diploma. Normally they do that. Because more than 50% of the diploma hospitality subjects belongs to certificate 4. So that's why when they pack together certificate for 1.5 years, and then you only do diploma for 6 months, and then you complete 2 courses. Because basically why certificate 4 is more important than diploma, because to become a chef, the student must complete certificate 4. So the skill assessment and also the subject that they're looking at for one student to become a chef is more towards to the certificate for of kitchen management, because they we're teaching about cooking meat, cooking seafood, cooking vegetable, spatial dietary, how to cook this, how to cook that. So all the practical units as a chef is in certificate 4. Diploma is more about the management level.
All right. Another question: is there any minimum age for diploma hospitality management?
Every the the minimum age I can't say, but I can say the minimum qualification, the requirement to enter this course is actually year 10. So you don't need to complete the high school to get into the diploma or certificate 3 course. So the requirement is year 10, Australian equivalent qualification. So year 10, I think it's about 16, 17, something like that. Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I think both your bachelor business and master professional accounting. Is there any courses that needed? Is there any internship program on the bachelor of business and MPA program?
Um, because these two courses are not required the work placement, so the internship program it will be one of the units that students need to have a little bit of experience on what they're studying. So it always happen at the last year of the qualification. Like for bachelor, will be one of the units that require the student to have a bit of the experience in their major. So I could say internship will be later on. It might not compulsory, but it probably happen later on.
Hmm.
Mm.
All right. All right, guys. Is there any questions? Any questions before I end the session for today's webinar? Teman-teman, ada lagi yang ingin ditanyakan mengenai Monaro Higher Education dan juga SSBT sebelum saya mengakhiri agent training hari ini? Alright, if I think that's all for today's.
Okay. All right. All right. Okay, guys, thank you very much for your time. Okay, if you can think of something that you want to find out more information, you can ask Phoebe and then passing me the question. So I'm happy to answer. Or
Alright.
the with vocational, if you want to know more about the pathway after the student complete the course, what do they do? Or what's a successful story, I will keep sharing as well, because 80%, 80% of the course of SSBT and the Lions, we can say is kind of like the PR pathway course. So the student who having the plan to go for the migration method later on, at least they can have a look of the course that they should study, and then what are the high demand in Australia, and then what's the plan for them in the future. This is very useful. Okay. With the higher education course, I'll just wrap up quickly. Higher education course, of course, the student having some degrees in Australia. After that, they can stay in Australia for 2 years for H5 visa, those kind of thing, and then to gain experience. So that's the beauty of the higher education course, and then we make sure we offering the affordable price for the student to match to the market, and also more courses coming up as well. I will keep update also, and then just stay in touch, and then any inquiries, let me know. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Perfect.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Fabi. Yep.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
guys. And
Thank
then,
you.
yeah, talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Alright. Thank you,
Have a
Ip.
great
Terima
weekend.
kasih teman-teman udah join hari ini info session agent webinar trainingnya. Terima kasih dan kita akan bertemu lagi di lain kesempatan, terutama untuk di agent training dari Yes Education. Terima kasih teman-teman. Selamat siang.